Hey guys, welcome to episode 2021. Is that right?
This is
21?
episode 21. We are
Episode
of
21.
legal drinking
legal?
age.
Ow,
Cheers
okay.
to that.
Yeah. Not many podcasts get to 21 episodes, so
It's a milestone.
it is a milestone.
I should have made an alcoholic beverage, but
Yeah.
whatever. Kind of missed the boat.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, welcome to episode 21 of the Good Games and Good Drinks podcast. I'll be your host for this evening, morning, afternoon, nighttime. That's nighttime, afternoon, evening, whatever. Whenever you're listening, I'm your host. We got Bryce here. We got
Yep.
Shyness here. And yeah, welcome. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
My eye's burning right
Fantastic.
now.
I see that.
Um,
See that. Is that allergies?
No. I don't know.
I hear there. I hear that the
that's-
juice.
Oh,
too
oh, you
is
heard that?
crazy.
Yeah.
I read something like the allergies this year, they got like fentanyl in them or something because it's like some crazy type of allergy that's going on. It's wild.
There were a couple
yeah.
days I was like, if we weren't working from home, I would have called out of work.
For real, yeah.
There's no excuse now. It's like, oh, no, you can still get on the computer.
Yeah,
Well, no, because if your eyes are itching, you can't burn, you can't see, you can't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one, too.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no excuse.
All right. So, we're gonna start us off with our drinks for the week. So, Lawrence, I know you switch drinks, but I'm curious as to what you were drinking originally that you made the decision to go elsewhere.
So a couple weeks ago, I made some risotto, and to make risotto, you
Like
have
the
to have
rice?
white wine.
Okay.
So I
Right.
thought I was gonna drink that white wine, but I forgot I don't like white wine, and it was Yellowtail Chardonnay. Disgusting,
Yellowtail.
disgusting. What I am doing this week is I'm actually gonna clear out my fridge of this drink because I was convinced to get it and it was a terrible idea. White Claw. So
Ah, okay.
a friend of mine said, bitches love White Claw, always keep it around. No one likes White Claw. I haven't seen a
No?
single, like I've been out and about, I haven't seen a single person drinking them. I've seen them choose other things instead of that. They say, hey, we have White Claw or we have this unknown punch. They're like, I'll take the punch. These are useless. So I'm just gonna down them all this show. I got 5.
This.
These gotta get out of my fridge.
Are they good or?
If you like sparkling water, then they'll be okay because there's like it tastes like that with a little bit of alcohol.
Okay. Not really a sparkling water fan.
So it's a double negative for you.
Yeah. What flavor is that? Tangerine?
This
Is that
one's
what it was?
tangerine. I have 5 different flavors because I thought, variety.
You got a variety pack? What are you, Mr. Shaw City? What is going
Yeah.
on?
Wait, are those the same ones you got in Atlanta?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, they're still here. So I'm like, they gotta go.
What other flavors are there besides tangerine?
I got blackberry, strawberry, passion fruit, and mango.
Hmm.
So to
Peach
the
lemon.
girl that these were bought for,
Oh.
I'm gonna drink them all right now. So,
Yeah. Does she know? She doesn't know. I think she doesn't know. If she
might.
watches and makes the connection to Atlanta, I think she'll know.
Yeah, Vince bought these for the exclusive purpose for me to give them to her, and she didn't come and get them.
No, I remember that differently, but
It completely went differently, but we're not telling that story on this podcast.
For the,
That's
for the
something else.
podcast.
That's a different story for a different time.
For a different show. All right, Bryce.
okay. No, I'm ready.
Bryce? No. Yep. Nope. So what are you sipping on, Bryce?
Last episode I think it was, I kind of teased that I was gonna have Kevin Hart's tequila,
Right.
so I'm bringing it out. It's actually a pretty dope bottle too.
That's nice.
Grand, what is it? Grand Caramino. Is his tequila, and I had a little bit of it the other day, and this is like by far, like this isn't tequila you shoot. This is like high class. It doesn't cost high class, but the flavor is high class, and this is definitely the smoothest tequila I've ever had.
Is that a
This is
Blanco?
like,
This-
yeah, this is dangerous. It is. It's so smooth. It's good. It's a good tequila. So
See.
shouts out to Kevin Hart. He put his name on a good tequila.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be
I already love
not
tequila,
shooting it.
so.
I'm gonna be sipping it this episode. It's definitely
I
tequila
already-
you sip.
Yeah, I already love tequila, so that's trouble right there. Most of my bad stories end up like, yeah, I was drinking tequila.
Yeah.
No, I take that back. Started with tequila, but I got better.
Okay.
Not sure where to go from that, but okay. Yeah, shouts out to Kevin Hart. Good product, I guess. Check that out.
Oh, I'm about to try that.
So y'all
Yes.
got like beverages. I just got sweet tea from McDonald's.
Okay. That works. Summertime. Almost summertime.
Yeah, it was hot outside. I just got it back inside from playing tennis. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Side rant. I went to a restaurant here, and I was like,
Okay.
"Can I have some sweet tea?" And they said, "We don't have sweet tea. We only have unsweet tea." I was like, "We're in the South. Why don't you have sweet tea?"
Yeah.
And they're like, so I had some unsweet tea. Like I'm in California, but I don't have any of the benefits of being in California, just the unflavored tea.
Why is that a thing?
I mean, because tea is good for you, and I like to drink unsweet tea, but if I expect sweet tea, I want it to be sweet. And I only expect it when I'm south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Right.
So we are just over 5 minutes into this podcast, and Lawrence is already going through his rants.
The rants.
And he hasn't finished
a
that
record?
first can either, so I can only
random?
imagine what Lawrence rant is going to happen towards the end. So I'm excited.
Let's go back to this restaurant. What's the name of them? Shout them out. Diss them.
No, I
Let's
can't
go.
diss him because that ramen was so good.
Oh, okay.
Like, you don't go there for sweet
they
tea.
serve ramen. Yeah, exactly. That was about to be my thing. If they have ramen, it's a good chance that's not a place to have sweet tea. If they had some like chicken and waffles or some grits or something like that.
I wouldn't have expected sweet tea if my waitress looked like she was gonna serve me ramen. That sounds terrible, right?
It's
But
a
when you
little
think
racist, but-
when you think of someone giving you ramen, you're not thinking of the person I was looking at. Like, she had piercings everywhere, and she looked like an emo girl.
Oh, I thought it was going somewhere else.
Nah, it was,
Well, emo. Why would emo? That doesn't scream sweet tea to me either.
no, but you know, south.
Like if she had like a. Yeah, but if okay.
Like
When you
it-
say South. Wait, when you say South, and then I expect sweet tea from this person, I'm expecting some, you know, with the you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. You know. What I'm saying.
Are you saying I was supposed to have a certain demographic?
Yes, certain demographic with some certain assets that look like they partake in a lot of soul food.
Like
And
somebody from like
grits.
The Help.
All right, so our first topic this week, right?
I don't know.
Oh man, what is our first topic? Let's go with so there's this game called Fall Guys, right? Are you guys familiar with it?
Yeah, I
It
want to
is,
play that
yeah,
game.
it was on my radar.
Have you played it? Have any one of you two played it?
Like,
No. Okay. Is it okay? So I think the headline or article I see that it's going fully free to play with Xbox and Switch. So I was under the impression that it was already on those consoles. Am I wrong in
yeah, I
that
don't think so.
assessment?
Not Xbox.
So
So it was just on PC and or is this on PlayStation?
it was just on PC and PlayStation.
Oh,
They were building it for Switch, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a
Yeah,
liar, fact check
I
me,
remember.
but
Uh-huh.
and it was
It
$20
just never come out.
regardless.
Oh, so that's the thing. It's like free. It's gonna be free to play
Right.
for every console now. Okay.
yeah.
So,
And I
yeah.
love chaos. So this is one of those games where I just gotta play because I love when it's like 20 different people on a screen at the same time, all fighting for the same goal. That's pure chaos.
I think it's 100. I think it starts out
Yeah,
at
it's
100.
100.
Yeah, something like that. I love chaos.
So yeah, starting June 21st is gonna be available for free on Xbox, Switch, PlayStation 5, and on the Epic Game Store. I have it downloaded, I have it downloaded for my PlayStation. I think it was on PlayStation 4 because it was one of those free games for the PlayStation Plus or whatever. So I played it before. It's fun. I've never won, which is hurtful for me.
Did you ever come close?
I came close, yeah. This dude, I was at the last stage. You have to like, there's like the final obstacle course you got to run, and then there's like the crown at the end that you got to try to jump and grab.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he had like a teammate or something because I was jumping, but the person on the other side I was with, he grabbed me and held me and prevented me from jumping to get just haters, man. I don't know what's going on. But
He's right there in your grass.
yeah, I was jumped and then he just grabbed me, and then the other dude came from the other side, grabbed the crown. That was the closest I ever got. I think that might have been the last time I played because I was upset. Like, this is a bull. I'm off this. But no, it's fun. Good time. So it's free to play June 21st. So Bryce, I know you're picking it up. It sounds like Lawrence, you giving it a try. Giving
I
it a
mean,
whirl?
it's free. Yeah. Everyone likes free.
But it depends on what type of free game it is, though.
Nah. If it's free, I'll try it.
You'll try it.
I'll put it in my library. Add it to the backlog.
Yeah, let's see. I'm reading here. Yeah, it was delayed in April for the Xbox and Switch. It was originally supposed to be released last summer. So maybe that's why you had that in your head. I don't know.
Yeah, it got delayed on Switch, I remember. I don't know for how long.
Yeah. Summer 2021 it was supposed to come out. So I wonder what took so long. As far
BlackBerry's
as
gross.
COVID.
COVID. We be on BlackBerry now. That's
Yeah.
that's the new flavor.
Yeah, BlackBerry's gross.
Just in general, or just with the White Claw?
White Claw. I like BlackBerry
think
everything else.
I was gonna say that one song is pretty good.
Blackberry molasses.
Yeah.
One of the
Throw it
things
on.
that never change.
Yeah.
You know, you got to keep pushing
Who's saying
on.
that? Mr.
Yeah.
AKA Bobby Valentino.
He was in that?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
Oh. I like 2 of their songs.
They had another song.
Yeah. The Lady.
Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a great song.
Wait, like Dozy?
Yeah.
That's Forever My Lady.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, for some reason, I didn't know until like later on in life that Casey dated Mary J. Blige. Like, I feel like when I was a kid, I didn't know that.
They did drugs together.
And he was like abusive and stuff. Like, I was like, man,
Yeah.
the heck, Casey.
Those
anyway.
sad songs were about him.
Exactly. Yeah, they were.
That's why they were good. Yeah. She was hurt. In
Anyway.
more ways than one. Who else? I know Tretch was with one of them.
T-Boz?
No, with Salt or Pepper. I think it was Pepper. Pepper, right?
How come it was Salt and Pepper, but no one said anything about Spinnerella? Like,
Should the
You
DJ
got
should be,
Run.
like, in the background.
because Run DMC, you don't. Okay, yeah, okay, never mind.
Jam Master Jay. I mean, I don't know. I just had a freestyle about Spinnerella.
Or DJ Jazzy Jeff.
He was in the name of
Yeah.
the people. Jay-Z, Jazzy Jeff, and the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
No, actually, I remember because it was a Salt and Pepper like a Lifetime thing, and like Spinnerella wasn't originally the Spinnerella that was with her. She got like replaced, so it was like so that's not even the original Spinnerella. It was like,
Oh.
yeah.
I did not know that because I never looked back there until Push It.
Mm-hmm. Was that the one was that the one with they were with House Party, Kid and Play? Was that with the Salt and Pepper and all them? Were they all cool? Who was that? That was TLC?
Yeah,
No,
that was
it wasn't
TLC. No, it wasn't.
It was-
No, it wasn't TLC. Hold on.
That was
think it was
Martin
Salt and
Lawrence.
Pepper.
Yeah,
It had to be.
yeah, it was Martin Lawrence, Salt and Pepper,
Yeah.
Kid and Play, all them. They all worked in the same call center at Sears.
Nice. Y'all came up.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Anyway, good games, good drinks.
Wait, I was about to go into another little tangent.
Go for it.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
those-
Go ahead.
It
Go
wasn't-
ahead.
It's like the same as when because I always tried to figure out how Aaliyah got with Missy and Timbaland. But it was because Aaliyah would hang out in Missy's basement, and then like they were like just make music, and then that's how like after the fallout with R. Kelly, she just went with that group because she was just always over there anyway.
Why was she over there?
We're just friends.
That's crazy. Like,
It'd be like if I got with you guys back when you guys were doing music, because you guys were just doing it and I was just there.
Yeah, and then y'all just kind of like came up like at the same time.
Gonna have to ask my wife that because she's the Aaliyah person to see if she knows that.
Okay.
What
Fact
are we
check.
talking about? Yeah, I believe you. I'm not gonna say I don't believe you and do one of those, but
You did go to Grammy U.
It's an interesting tidbit.
no, it's an Aaliyah. Never mind, we'll talk about it later. All right, so I don't even know where
PlayStation Plus Extra.
I don't even really care about that, but sure, let's go for it.
Okay.
So PlayStation Plus Extra, I know previously we talked about the different games or potential games or what's going to be on there. We didn't really know what was going to be there and if we were interested in the service. So they came out with a list of some of the games that are going to be available for the Plus and the Extra premium tiers. Is way too many games to list. I'm not even going to go through them. Did you guys take a look, or if you want to click the link right now, take a look to see if anything.
So I took a look, and the first game that stuck out to me was Ghost of Tsushima, because I said I was gonna buy that game.
True.
To play next, and
True.
So I'm not gonna pay the premium PlayStation Plus price. I'm like, was that $120?
Yes.
I can't just like if that was on the lower tier, like that medium one for $100, I can see that. Right.
That one is for the premium one. That's for the ones that includes the PlayStation 3 games, or the PS3 and all those other ones that you have to go to the cloud to play, like the PS3 one. So the ones that are in the PlayStation 4 tier, those are the extra ones. So that's the $99.
So then I might do that one because the game is like $70. I have to do digital because I have the digital PlayStation 5. Fuck. And so it would make sense to get that because I can actually play.
If you want to play in a game.
Yeah.
I feel like the only game that I would play if I got what is it? The extra? Is Returnal?
Returnal? You wouldn't play Ghosts?
Because I mean, I already own that. I own
Do you?
that. I own Shadow of the Colossus already. I already finished Last of Us. I own Uncharted.
Both of them.
I technically do own God of War. So like all these games that if I didn't already own them, maybe, but all the games that I would want to play, Days Gone, I still got to go back and finish. I like that game. Yeah, just Returnal is the one game I don't have, and that's because it's a PS5 game.
And if you wanted to play it, you can just buy it probably when it's on sale and not.
Yeah,
have to
by
pay
the time
$99.
I'm ready to play Returnal, it's going to be on discount
on sale.
anyway. So
yeah. So yeah, PlayStation. I'm still not really too interested in this list. Like you said, all the games that I wanted to play, I already played, or I got for free anyway. You saw something? Gravity Rush? What is that?
So Gravity Rush is
that racing game, right?
No, Gravity Rush is an adventure game. So you are this girl, and you have the power to control gravity, so you can make things heavier and lighter, and you use that to like fly around this crazy world and beat up these shadow monsters. There's
2 of them.
Yes.
Gravity Rush 2, Gravity Rush Remastered. Have you played them and beat both of them, I'm assuming?
I played Gravity Rush, the first one, on my Vita.
Wow, that's old.
So I'm actually interested in that game. Okay.
That's 2. Or maybe 3 because it's Gravity Rush 2.
Yeah.
God of War, Hollow Knight. Yeah. I don't know. Did you play Spider-Man?
Yeah, I played Spider-Man. Not the
Both
not the Miles Morales one. I should have.
That one's on here too.
I didn't play that one.
That one's on here too, so you can play that.
Well, I
So
think
this might be an investment for you, Lawrence.
maybe. I mean, I do have some
But-
of these games already, so
But I don't know. So if you get this, would that count towards your 5 games that I'm buying
nope.
for the year? This is a cheat code.
Yep.
There you go.
Because I would need this to play online because I don't have PlayStation Plus.
No, you wouldn't, because you can get the base one, which
Right.
is the one that's pretty much the PlayStation
Yeah,
Plus.
that's $60.
Yeah.
So for 30
Yeah.
more bucks, I can buy that game that I wanted. That was taking a slot in that 5.
I find it funny that you're justifying getting PlayStation Plus Extra, but like every time I bring up Game Pass, you're like, you just
He just ignores
Yeah,
it. He doesn't
he's
like
like,
bypass
nah,
it.
nah.
Yeah.
That's only because I don't have an Xbox.
But you have a PC.
Yeah, I have a PC, but I don't play on this PC because I'm afraid it's gonna stop working soon. So I need to build a new PC before I can start gaming on here. Like,
Do you plan on
fair.
getting the Xbox?
it is on my list because the Xbox is cool.
You can get the Series S right now.
Yeah, you get to see.
I don't have a reason to. Like my backlog is so intense right now. I didn't play any games this week.
Really? Well, okay, that would add to the reason why your backlog is insane, because you didn't play anything. And if you play some games,
I
backlog
meant to,
is
but
backlog.
like I got work, and I'm flying out of town, and I'm going out of the country.
But like that's all
And
future
then-
You're
stuff.
saying
though.
things that that's right. That's what you have to do.
What about like either present
Well,
or past tense?
Because
See, work.
because
I give you work, but
I
those
had,
other
like,
two things you
I had
mentioned,
like work presentations to do because I just had my performance review,
that's work. That's still in the work.
and they're like, so if you want more money, you have to do this by this date.
That's work.
Yeah.
Still talking about work.
Yeah, work is work.
So it's just all work. No
Work.
play.
Yeah. Like I was gonna go skating, and I was like, nah, I gotta work.
So instead of skating, you worked.
Yeah,
I doubt that,
I was.
because the times are.
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
I work. Just work.
I want to see your text history. Or is that included in the work too?
Yeah, it's
It's a
including
different
work.
kind of work. Different kind of work.
I'm on the computer.
Mm-hmm. I ain't talking about that. Take a sip. All right, cool. So,
Don't come for me.
all right. No, I'm just asking. I'm just checking the temperature. All right. So, there was a new release or a new addition to the Tiny Tina Wonderlands thing today. There was a new DLC. Bryce, did you get that? Did you play it? Do you have any interest in playing that?
Yeah, so I do have the season pass. I haven't played it yet.
So it's included? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be interesting because the first DLC got panned because it was so short. It was like 15 minutes, people say. People are saying like if someone didn't get the season pass and just bought the DLC just individually, like is it worth like the $10 or whatever for just a 15-minute mission basically? So I know the first one got panned a little bit, so I'm curious to see how this one is different than that one and if it's longer. But yeah, I mean I have the season pass, so I'll play it eventually. I did roll credits on Wonderland, so I'm in that in between phase of going back and playing the extra Tiny Tina stuff and going to my next game. So
Do you think that the length of that DLC is related to the fact that they're pushing like Borderlands 3 on like the new gen, and like now it's free on Epic, and
no, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
So this one that just came out is the second one that they
Second one,
had
yeah.
for Wonderlands. Oh wow, okay. You didn't play the first one
No,
either.
I'm like right in front of the dungeon, but I haven't gone in yet. Because it was like right after I rolled credits. I was like, wait a minute, isn't there DLC? So I went to the overworld, which is like the tabletop thing where you run around. And then I went over and it was late. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn it off. But yeah, I'll get to it at some point.
See, I don't know, like even with Destiny, right? So they have different seasons and different, like they have a season pass, but each individual season you can buy, you know, for an individual amount of money. I have, even though I play Destiny like all the time, I have never bought like a year, like an annual pass. Like I wait to see if the DLC or if the story is worth getting before I actually purchase the seasonal pass.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like that whole annual season pass thing kind of scares me for some reason.
Yeah, because
I guess
you don't really know what's coming. I mean, I think Wonderlands, I think they gave you. No, I don't think they gave you a synopsis. I think they just said it's going to be 4 additional story
DLC.
modes. Yeah, included. So just take the risk. Like if you like the game, like the main game, then you kind of just roll the dice to see if you'll like that. So, and I like the main game. So, like, even if it is 15 minutes, I'm sure it's going to be a fun 15 minutes. So,
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. If I like the game, then I'll just buy the season pass just to play it more. So like when Horizon Zero Dawn came out with their first DLC, I didn't even ask questions. I bought it. And then they later came out with the game that had the DLC already in it, but that's just the name of the game.
I mean, I guess it depends on the game. I mean, for those games, I can kind of see that, but like I was saying with Destiny, because it's been out for years upon years upon years, it's like, okay, what else are you gonna add this season that makes me want to do it?
yeah.
Cough, cough.
I mean, but on games like that, all they have to do is just put that paywall there, put something you want behind it, and then say, all right, you can't have it unless you pay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird because they've done that, and I just been like, okay, no, I'll just wait. Because eventually, like, it may take a year or a couple months, like, before they release it to everybody, but eventually I'll get it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really an exclusive, like, I need this right now sort of person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned Last of Us in the you saw that with the PlayStation Extra Essentials thing. So there's actually rumors of a PlayStation 5 update for Last of Us.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm tired of updates and remasters.
Yeah.
Like,
I want something new.
I don't, because if it came, that came out on PlayStation 4, right?
3.
Yeah,
three?
Last of Us is
Yeah.
on PlayStation 3.
It was on PS3, and then they did a remaster for PS4,
I played the
And then-
remaster on please. Yeah.
and then it's going to be a remake for PS5. So they're going to like build it up from the ground up, not just a remaster, but a whole rebuild of it for PS5.
What's the difference between a remake and a remaster?
Like a remaster will be making it look better. Like the
Mhm.
gameplay is the same, but they just
Mhm.
update the graphics.
Okay.
But a remake is they're literally building it from the ground up. They may change
But
the
is it-
story points. Like it's they
Okay.
basically making a brand new game.
Like Final Fantasy 7. Like the difference between the first one you played on PS1 and the one that's available now.
That's, I mean, even that looks different though.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like it's supposed to look different, act different, play different.
But this,
Because I
The
imagine they're
basics-
probably gonna have like the same like mechanics
Story.
as Last of Us 2 or Last of Us. Because the mechanics of Last of Us 2 was by far a better improvement than Last of Us. I'm sure they're gonna bring in like some of those mechanics into it.
but is the story going to be the same though? I
Probably.
would think the story would have to be the
Probably,
same.
I feel like
So
they
I
would
know
have
that's
to, based on how Last of Us 2 played out. I think they will have to. If anything, they'll make Joel possibly. I don't want to give up any story points, but they may make Joel like less good and a little bit more like anti-hero maybe to justify what happens and justify it more what happens in Last of Us 2.
Because I know like the story, like Last of Us story was the thing that really drove people to the game. So they can't remake it and tell a whole different story without pissing people off. So if I already know how the movie ends and how the movie plays, like I don't really, and it wasn't, and I played it on PlayStation 4. So PlayStation 4, I don't think it's going to be that big of a, like to justify, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm not interested.
It makes perfect sense, but it depends on the fans of the game. So I'm gonna bring up my game again, but Persona 5, right? I bought that game like 3 times. I bought the original one. I bought when they remastered it, and then I've already bought it in my head for when it finally comes to Switch.
Mm-hmm. Is that because to support it? Like, what's your reasoning?
Atlas Games, like that series, I'm like, I need you to keep making that game. So I'm gonna support that game everywhere that game goes.
I think that's a personal thing with me too, because I don't really care. Like I bootleg a lot of stuff and everything, allegedly. So
so they say.
So they say, you know what I'm saying? So I don't
allegedly.
Allegedly, I do. Sorry. I'm sorry. So I don't care. It's my money.
Have y'all played money. Last of Us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
Wait, what?
I believe
you said yes and then no.
Well, because like I didn't play it personally. I watched it like a movie while someone else played.
Okay. That counts.
You know,
yeah,
and
Last of Us, I enjoyed Last of Us. Both,
like it was a good game. I was like, oh, something's over there. It's like eating popcorn.
It's a heavy game though. Like it's a heavy game, especially number 2.
Like that first. I mean, I haven't played number 2. I plan on doing it. But it's that opening, like the opening for Last of Us. I'm like, word. Yeah. That's how we gonna start.
Like the way the Last of Us 2 ended.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had me in my feelings, man. Like, I was just like sitting there.
You said
I was sitting there with my controller, like as the credits roll. I was like, dang, that's how it's gonna end. Okay. Okay.
I had that feeling like once, and that was on Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Everyone should play that game.
Yeah, I have it.
Play it, but you gotta play it 5 times.
Oh yeah, I remember you because it's different. Yeah.
It's not crazy long unless you play it the way I did, because I like to overpower myself. Because RPG.
That's the one thing I didn't like about Last of Us was it is a long game. It's a lot of content, especially if you're an explorer. It took me a very, very long time to beat both those games.
In Nier Automata, if you can explore, be careful. Because they have the invisible walls where you can't go. But if you can go, there's something over there and you might die from it.
That kind of goes back to our is what's long or what's too long of a game thing, because I think you said that about Last of Us 2, like it was long, but it wasn't. I think it was like heavy.
It was emotionally draining, so it felt longer than it was.
Yeah, and I explored like everything, so that added to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would say like Wonderlands. Like Wonderlands is, I would consider it a short game, but I don't know if it's a short game because I was coming off of like Horizon, and then before Horizon I was on Far Cry, and like those are both like really massively big open world games, and Wonderlands isn't really an open world game. So it's like after finishing Wonderlands so quickly, I was like, I did feel like it was a little short, but I don't know if it was just because it's a short game or I was just used to Horizon and Far Cry just being massively large. So,
I think that's one of those games that you can just like replay to try to get different loot.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's definitely a game like after work, you don't got to think about it. Just go in and just start shooting.
Yeah. Lawrence, you said Borderlands 3 was free on the Epic, so that's just on the Epic Store. So that's just PC that is free on.
I just said Epic Store. I mean, I should have put it as one of our topics, but yeah, Borderlands 3 is free in the Epic Store right now until
I think for the week.
the
right?
week. So, I mean, I'm mad at Borderlands 3, so I'm not gonna advertise it, but you know,
It's worth it if it's free. I think it's worth it.
It's free.
yeah. Unless you build a character, get all perfect guns, and then it all just goes away.
I mean, but if it's just for a PC, then can't do it.
But I think that you could probably submit a support ticket with Epic, and then they can probably find your profile and then
Your
get your
loot.
stuff back. Because there was an issue with Wonderlands where there was a hot fix where people lost their progress, and then they said to just give a support ticket so they can investigate the bug and then get their stuff back. So your stuff is probably still out there. It's just not in the game. They could probably still get it.
You're not gonna do
It's
it.
depressing. Like,
You won't. It's your stuff that you highly earned. You don't want to get it, but you're gonna call PlayStation about a stolen PlayStation 5.
well,
To try to get it
that's
back
a big
online.
difference. Like, we have this $600 machine that if they work with me, I can make work, so I don't have to buy another one. Or like I have a place. It's
But
a
time is money.
PlayStation.
That's time is money. Like that was your time that you spent and invested in those items, and you don't even care to want it back. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. Is that still BlackBerry?
No, this is strawberry.
You on Strawberry now? Okay.
Yeah,
How's that one?
it's okay.
Strawberry's okay.
Yeah,
So-
I can drink this one.
What's our power rankings? So we got Strawberry 1, Tangerine 2, and then Blackberry's last place right now.
Blackberry's in like 6th place.
You ain't even taste
It
6.
doesn't matter. And I only have 5.
So what's next? Watermelon and
Passion fruit and mango.
Passion fruit.
I'm saving mango because I love
That's
mango.
what I was gonna say. I have a feeling mango was gonna be your top.
Because you know,
top one.
even though I was born in the Midwest, I'm a Florida boy at heart.
Okay.
I found that out recently. Like, this girl, she's like, "What kind of hair do you like?" I was like, "I like red dreads." You know how weird that
Okay.
is? Like, red dreads.
hey, whatever floats your boat.
Is that a Florida thing?
It's a Florida thing. Like, girls with red dreads, weakness.
Okay. So, ladies, mark that down.
Caribbean
Maybe.
accents.
I don't know.
Ugh.
That's not a Florida thing.
No, but down there is where they all get it. There's a stripper named Jamaica, and
Where's she from?
I assume Jamaica, but
Idaho.
Idaho.
she might be. But she had the accent, like she was gorgeous, and I was like, she was like, "Can I give you a dance?" I was like, "No, go away." And she said, "What do you mean? Don't you?" I was like, "Yeah, I like you. You have to leave.
Oh.
I only have this
investment.
much money.
Right.
I'm trying to have a good time and be here. You're not gonna let me do that because I'm gonna be like, here's my debit card, run my money."
That sounds like a good time.
So while she's giving other lap dances, like she's looking me in my eyes, I'm like, bruh, stop looking. Look, here's a tip. Stop looking at me like we can't do this. Have me singing like T-Pain. Cause them strippers got tricks. Woo.
Okay.
Where was this? Where was this at? Is this Atlanta or Florida or? No, this is in Florida. You say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What part?
It was in Jacksonville, actually.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so I know exactly where she is. She's like, "I'm in nursing school." I'm like, "Yeah, sure you are." I ain't never
why
seen no
not?
stripper nurses, but you know.
Does that count as a rant or no?
No.
That's a rant.
No.
That's a rant.
That's a rant? Okay.
We went from talking
We need,
about
like-
Tiny Tina's DLC to red dreads, Jamaican accent strippers. That is definitely a rant.
We need a counter. We need like a rant counter on the side or something like that.
But the connections I make are valid.
Actually, no. We went from talking about Last of Us to I don't even know how you go from zombies to.
We weren't talking about zombies. I don't even know how the connection was made. So when we do the playback, it'll make sense.
Well,
It makes sense. Follow the journey, man.
Okay.
Something about an accent, maybe?
I don't know.
I remember that.
Something about Florida?
Florida. No. I asked him the drink in mango, which led to Florida.
He says a Florida
See,
boy at heart. Okay.
Yeah, because
all makes sense.
because one of the sayings in Florida that I always heard was, "Hey, how old is she?" They're like, she needs one more mango season. She's too young, so you need to wait." That's a saying that I heard, which is a terrible link to the story that I just made.
Hey.
So Bryce, are you gonna get this remake or no?
I mean, if I have a PS5, I would consider it.
Okay.
I would consider it. Because it is a good game. It's a good game.
Is that a purchase that you are in the market for?
A PS5?
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Not really.
I'm probably waiting. I'm gonna hold out
for the
until
next the
Slim.
next version of it.
redesign,
Yeah.
which I'm guessing is gonna be in like 2024. So I might not. Or
2024.
depending on what games come out, I probably won't be a PS5 gamer for another 2 years. But we'll see. We'll see. There may be that one game that they're like, yeah, I gotta get a PS5, but there's not that one game yet.
What game? What game is that game?
I don't know.
Something that has to be an exclusive, probably.
Yeah,
Like,
it would have
if-
to be an exclusive. Yeah.
If like Horizon was further along in the cycle and wasn't available
If
on
it was
PlayStation
just a
4,
PS5.
Possibly. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, speaking of games that you plan on playing, I guess. So we did talk about The Witcher 3 the last podcast and how it's going to be delayed. So there is a time frame that they said it's going to be coming out. It will be releasing the fourth quarter of this year.
Yeah. I have Witcher 3 installed on my Xbox. But I'm gonna wait until this next gen edition is out before I play it. So I will play it, and I probably will spend like 100 hours on it. But I'm holding out.
So then doesn't that mean that you don't need that one installed if you're gonna wait for the new one to come out to play it?
I don't think so, because on Xbox it's like an automatic upgrade.
Oh.
So I might, yeah. I mean,
Take space.
either way. I mean, even if I do have to uninstall and install, that's like 2 minutes. So it's not I wouldn't consider that a big deal. Because either way, I'm going to get it for free. So.
No, I think that was more so of a shot at you. Like, why do you have it installed if you're not gonna play it?
No.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because I have the space on my hard drive, so it's like, whatever.
All right. Space, all the space.
You remember back in the old times when we had to like decide what game to play before we played?
Ran 3? Is it 3 or 4? What do you mean?
Like you had to put in a cartridge. You had to put in a disc. Like
Right.
now my whole library is right there already, so I can just say,
This is funny coming from you because like last year you still would have had to put in a disc because you just start getting.
the only reason I don't have to put in a disc right now is because I
know.
have this digital one, and every time it loads up fast, I'm like, that's handy. But
So
what I
that's what I was
really
gonna say.
want
That was gonna be my
is
question.
I want to put that disc in there
No, you don't.
because it's
No,
like
you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, not really. I would
No, you
very
don't.
much rather have like my entire catalog digital. Because like
In
to
your
be able
hand.
to like to flip between games, is amazing.
Well, but here's my problem, right? Convenience comes at a price. They can do whatever they want with those games. You
Like
can't
what,
do
though?
whatever. Like I mean, I guess not games, because the games they make you download them before. So the disc is pretty much useless. But but like with movies, I guess movies are different. So never mind. That's a different show as well.
Like I can get you there with music because they can take stuff.
Yeah, like music
Well, no.
and movies, because like they changed the movies,
Mm-hmm.
and the movie that you see streaming isn't the movie that you remember because they made some tweaks and you can't find.
But streaming is different than downloading though, because when you download it, it's already there in format
but
form.
when you download it, like there's updates, and the updates remove what you downloaded.
But there's updates with the game disc too.
Yeah, in the case of games, like it doesn't make sense to have the disc. It's just like an old, like I like that sound,
the physical.
like.
Yeah, but it's all the way over there. You can just have a controller. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
you're
I'm gonna
right.
play this now, and then
Now, if more companies do like what Horizon Forbidden West did and give me a steelbook with no game in it, I'm there.
I'm pretty sure you can just buy that on like eBay if you really wanted it.
Steelbooks?
Yeah.
The steelbooks are like $80.
Hold on, I'm about to see something. Y'all talk among yourselves. I'm about to eBay.
Like I legit tried to find steelbooks without having to buy the game, and they're like, yeah, I want full price. I'm like, I could buy the game for that. Why would I buy a fucking steelbook for $80?
I know sometimes Best Buy has it on discount.
Like the
'Cause
steelbook?
I think I got the steelbook for Resident Evil Village. I mean even then, like a steelbook shouldn't be like $30, $40, but it wasn't the full price of the game though.
What was it? Just the steelbook?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that.
$30.
$30.
Okay, Forbidden West, yes. Look for the one for Horizon Zero Dawn, because that's the one I don't have.
Okay.
And if you
Want some
if you
shopping
find it
for
for
you?
$30, I'm gonna cash out you $30. You go ahead and just go ahead and buy that, and I'll pick it up when I come up there.
So it's steelbook only. Horizon Zero Dawn.
26.
Wait, $9.99 shipping. Hey, that's how they get you.
What website is that?
It's eBay.
It's this new website called
It's
eBay.
this new website called eBay. Yeah.
When I went on eBay, I guess they know it's because I want it, so they're not gonna show me those prices. Because when I look, it's $60.
Mm.
If I had my phone in here, I'd look.
Gotta search. So yeah, it's.
I'm like, no, I quit.
All right, so real quick, I don't know. I know we talked about this at one of our earlier episodes. Multiverses. There was a new like gameplay preview. They had like maybe 10 to 20 minutes of them actually playing the game. We actually got like a beta key, but I wasn't able to use it. So I think I emailed it. I put it in the chat. Did either one of you use that?
So
No.
you sent it to me,
Uh-huh.
and I put it in there, and then it said, error, you can't do it. So I gave up.
Oh wow. Okay. That's sad. So there's a new preview, gameplay footage. Looks pretty interesting. Like Shaggy has like some kind of Super Saiyan thing that he does.
Kinda
I don't
hilarious.
understand, but
Does he
Yeah.
eat food first?
no, I don't think so.
I know in the clip, what was it Bugs Bunny like knocked the sandwich out of his hand, and that pissed him off, and then he went Super Saiyan and then punched him in the face. I was like, okay, that's Shaggy hitting Bugs in the face with a okay.
Speaking of, you remember that stupid thing that we used to do at lunchtime where people used to slap food out of people's hand?
No.
Oh,
Dude, that's
Don't
the
remember that.
quickest way to start a
Like-
fight, man.
Start a
Messing with
fight.
people's food.
Yeah.
like they waited till like the last bite of like you have a bag of chips. They wait till that last chip. It's just like,
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. Maybe that was in your school because you went to a different
was.
high school than us.
yeah. I did.
And they said North Chicago was bad. We wasn't doing that.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. That's like
It didn't happen to like me, but I watched it happen.
Yeah.
I went to a Catholic school for those
I
listening.
mean, we had chop. If you say something stupid, you get chopped in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
I would have lost that because I say stupid shit all the time.
Yeah. Chop.
I'm getting dragged on Facebook right now because I went on there and I was like, listen, here's a funny story, right? Most of my friends are single, good jobs, good guys, and most of them don't have kids. If you can't find a good man, you're looking in the wrong place. Because that's the majority of my friends. And they're like, no, there are no good men. I was like, you're stupid. You guys are idiots. Cut. Blurp. Cut
What?
that.
What?
Cut all that.
I was gonna say, like, how do we get from talking about
Multiverses.
like knocking food out of people's hands
Yeah.
to
Oh my god.
Get me back on track. I'm sorry.
What is that? What flavor is that?
Passion
What we got
fruit.
now? Passion fruit. Okay. So we got one more, right?
Yeah,
the
one
mango's
more.
the last one. All right. Okay.
it's making my editing
So-
like that much like longer.
Don't edit. Just put it in. Like,
Do you want me to cut it or do you want me to keep it in?
just leave it. Who
Just keep
cares?
it in. He didn't say nothing discriminating.
I said nothing. I didn't get bad. If you want to know the smoke, come to my Facebook. Find me.
It's not really smoke though. It's just
Yeah, you didn't say nothing.
it's just a
I-
Anyway, so we'll talk about multiverses more when there's actually a release date, when we know
it
when
does
it's
look
coming
fun.
out.
It does look fun.
That's a game that we need to play.
Yeah.
It's not possible because it's not out, and we don't even know when it's
No,
coming
no.
out.
The way
Oh,
that
you know, just in general, just
the way we plan games, like we don't normally play the game that we say we're gonna play tomorrow.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh
we
yeah.
got
Side
on, we
note.
got on Epic.
Yeah. Side note. Yeah. For our
Apex.
listeners, we play Apex.
Yeah, I hate
We
Apex.
tried to. Yeah, Lawrence.
I hate Apex.
I was getting better. I wasn't great. I probably wasn't even good. But by the time we was like closing out, like I was getting better. I got a kill.
You got a kill.
Like that.
Yeah.
That last interaction that we had before I left, I was like, I got better, but the fact is that there's nowhere for me to practice, like with live people or like something that moves or.
There's the firing range. We could have like fought in the firing range if we wanted. Really
Yeah, but we
wanted
would have
to.
been fighting each other.
That's practice.
That's not practice because when you're the way that we're gonna be playing, we're gonna be in a team, which means
Mm-hmm.
we have to learn how to move like a team against other things that are moving.
Well, I feel like our teamwork was better as far in this game as opposed to Fortnite. Like we were like together in the same area.
I
pretty
think
much
that
so.
was only because we learned from Fortnite. So if we played Fortnite instead of Apex, we would have played the same way because of what happened in Fortnite.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, like we play, we get better. We play, we get better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even play shooters, but like I played Apex better than I played Fortnite.
Okay. Did you?
I don't think you did.
Yeah.
I think-
I was gonna say, did you?
Okay, I played worse. I played a lot worse.
I mean, if you like compare Fortnite to Apex, I feel like the learning curve is steeper with Apex,
Apex.
and I think Apex is a little bit harder to play than Fortnite. But I feel like that's purposeful because like Fortnite is like this easily accessible game that anyone really can kind of jump in and
Just
play.
pick
But
up.
like Apex is targeted towards a different audience than Fortnite. Because like Apex is on the pro circuit, so like it's just a different curve.
level.
But
Yeah,
Fortnite got $1 million like tournaments going on.
It's true.
It's levels though.
Yeah.
There's 5-year-olds that play, and then there's like Ninja and all them.
Yeah, but a 5-year-old could beat Ninja.
Okay. What time? Oh, okay. Yeah. we are running low on time, so we're just gonna go to our let's go to the hashtag to the backlog segment. To the backlog.
Yeah,
backlog,
I don't have a
I know.
I got that.
Okay.
It's not the horn. I could probably download the horn. Actually,
Brr,
yeah.
brr, brr.
I'm gonna take that as a homework assignment and then download the horn.
Okay.
Brr, 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 brr.
To the backlog. All right, so Bryce, what we got this week?
So this one I recently purchased. So Nintendo very rarely has games on discount. So when you do see a game on discount, like you should probably pick it up. And this one I've been eyeing for a little bit. It's a newer game too. But Triangle
Strategy.
So this is for those who are familiar with Octopath Traveler. It's in that same type of gameplay, like 2D HD 2D. And you kind of can collect your own crew of people, parties, and then go around. I'm not sure about what the actual story is, but the gameplay is very reminiscent of Octopath Traveler, and I really enjoyed Octopath Traveler when I did play it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this too. And this was $49 on Amazon. So you know what, it's never on discount. I'm gonna get it. So Triangle Strategy to the backlog.
That's crazy how that's like considered a sale. That's wild.
$49.
Yeah, I mean I know it is, but that's crazy.
$20
Nintendo
off.
be raping people. All right, what you got, Lawrence?
I mean, back in my day, the regular price was like $50.
Regular. This is
The 360 days.
all right. So what you adding hashtag to the backlog?
So hashtag to the backlog is a game that I have not played, but I really, really want to play. Wolfenstein 2: New Colossus. So the entire story about this game, it interested me from the beginning. You're a Nazi killer in a parallel universe where Nazis actually won the war, and they did all their crazy experiments. So there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on. I like wacky, zany things, and it's a shooter. Even though I don't normally play shooters, that's a game that was definitely on my need to play list. So Wolfenstein 2: New Colossus, everyone needs to play it. It's hilariously funny. If you like bad comedy, it's there.
Alright, so my game this week, if you have a PlayStation 5, this game was just given to you for free, just because you got a PlayStation 5. A lot of people probably just downloaded or deleted it just to have space or to take up space. But my game is Astro's Playroom.
Okay.
So I know people, they played it for like maybe 2 minutes just to, get the control. It's like, okay, I got it. And then they just moved on. That game is actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Like
really, really?
good. Like really, really good. Yeah. How long did you play it? Did you play it? Or how long?
I didn't play it at all. Because
you should play it. It's like
I played like the one that had those things in PS4, and I was like, I don't need to play that.
No, it's like a platforming game. It has like a whole bunch of PlayStation nostalgia, hidden trophies and things that you got to find. It's fun. It's like a 3D platformer game.
So can I platinum that game?
It has trophies, yeah.
Okay, because I platinum Horizon Forbidden West. Shameless plug. I platinum the game that I set out to platinum. So top off.
What's up? So yeah, Astro's Playroom. Yeah, shouts out. Congrats. But yeah, Astro's Playroom. Don't ignore it. It's right there. Play it. It's a good game.
Yeah,
and it's free.
One time. And it's free. It's there.
It's already installed.
It's already installed.
You can play it while other games are installing the first time you install, like set up your PS5.
Don't ignore it. Good game.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to our question of the week. So Ubisoft, they are releasing a game called Roller Champion. It's been in development for 3 years. So essentially it's a roller derby video game. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They decided to make a roller derby video game, but more power to them.
There's a market out there,
So,
I guess.
Is it? I guess.
Hey, I don't know.
I don't know. But which leads me to my question of the week. So, what sport or activity do you think they need to make a good video game adaptation for? So let's go with Lawrence because he had one right off the bat of something that he thought of.
All right, so I have two actually. So the
Okay.
first one is actually from a drinking game that I just recently watched. So it's the Ring and Hook game. I don't know if you've seen it, but so there's like this T formation, and on the end of it there are strings, and on the end of those strings there are circles, and those circles you like swing them to get on a hook that's hanging from the T, and every
Okay.
time you get it,
It's like one of
On
those
the side.
backyard, like one of those backyard games.
it's like we're in front of each other, and like it's like those metronome things with the
The
V's.
balls. Yeah.
So think about it on like it's a tabletop kind of game.
Okay.
And then next to it, there's a space with like 5 things, and there's shot glass in the middle. So every time I hit my ring on the hook, like I put the shot glass one step closer to you.
Closer.
And then when you get it, like it comes one step closer to me. And the first one to get it like off of that little track, that person has to take the shot.
Right.
So, since we're going digital with everything, and since everything gets sticky while you're drinking, games such as everything is sticky while you're drinking.
What are you drinking?
Whatever. Alcohol is like pure. It's like sugar. When it dries up, it gets sticky. It's a thing. That's fact check me. Like. So like that kind of game where like you have to use the stick and like flick it the right way to like get the hook on there, like those kinds of party games.
Would make that
They-
digital.
They're not making those on anything besides like the Nintendo Switch with Mario Party and like WarioWare. PlayStation, Xbox, they need party games because that's where Nintendo Switch shines. Like I can make an argument to say no matter what system you have, if you don't have a Switch, you're not ready for parties. Nintendo
Xbox has,
Switch is
Fusion Frenzy.
Fusion Frenzy is not a game that you can like. That's not a party drinking game. Like that's a intense, like head-to-head battle kind of thing.
So you want digital drinking games?
Digital
Like
drinking
good
games.
Digital. Okay. Okay. What's your second one?
The second one was lingerie football. Like lingerie football, hands down. Everyone needs to know about lingerie football. And like I don't have blitz. I need like wacky zany football for me to play.
The Dead or Alive graphics.
Yes.
The beach volleyball.
Yes. Or yeah, perfect. I have Dead or Alive 3 and 4, which is a terrible thing to. I have 3 on Xbox 360 and 4 on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, Dead or Alive 3 was awesome. I remember getting that on the original Xbox. Dead or Alive 3 was good.
Dead or Alive.
I think that was like the first game that had loop physics.
Wait, pause. Let me reiterate. Dead or Alive Extreme. It's a completely different game.
Is that the beach volleyball one?
Yes, it is. I have the beach volley. I also have the fighting game too. So, you know.
What rating would you give the game? Like, is it E for everyone,
No.
or is it no?
definitely
No?
M.
It's definitely
Is it
M.
M?
That's
Okay.
that's an M game.
Is it M? Okay.
Yeah, like we're gonna have some physics. You're gonna be able to like knock clothes off, like
Oh,
whole
you
shebang
mean
bang.
football game.
the lingerie.
Yeah, for the lingerie game. Like that's definitely M.
football.
We're having physics. Like there's no point in having beautiful women running at each other full speed if you don't have physics and like nonsense that just can't happen in real life. I want it to be like Blitz, but in like bikinis.
So, like,
Okay.
like will they have like shoulder pads or?
Yeah, they
like,
have
the
to.
helmet?
Yeah, that,
They have to. They have to have a helmet and shoulder pads because you have to protect. You have to protect. But no, honestly, like everything from like the waist down, no one needs none of that stuff. Even in pro football, like what is it for? Oh, it's for chop blocking.
Like thigh pads.
Yeah, guys need that because they're crazy. Women aren't gonna be like, let me chop block. Women aren't gonna chop block.
Why use?
It's not a.
Why not?
That's not a thing.
They don't.
It's not a thing.
I mean, yeah. Have you
it's a
seen? That's like that's a real.
I mean, why not?
Because WNBA, man. Like this,
What?
they just don't do that.
Because W.
It's
Is
like
that the mango? Is that
like-
the mango one?
it's
Is that
no
the mango?
almost.
Okay.
Mango's next. You know, it's why do they dunk in the WNBA? They just don't.
They
Like
do.
They do. They do.
What's that look?
What are
they
you
do
talking
dunk.
about?
What are you talking about?
they dunk.
Yes.
Not everybody, but
Not everybody, but there's. but not everybody in the NBA dunks either.
yeah. Like Chris Paul.
There's
Like,
certain
you're not going to
people-
see Chris Paul dunk.
You should put some crickets right there. I don't know who the hell Chris Paul is.
Okay, see, it's been nice talking to y'all.
Jokes.
I will
Jokes.
see y'all next week, episode 22, and I am out.
That's crazy. So Bryce, I'm not even. Yeah, you're done. You're done.
You're cut off.
So
You're cut off.
what is your
Oh my
answer to
gosh.
this question?
All
What is your
right,
answer to
so this one, the one like sport that I thought of was it's kind of a what I would call a street sport, and
Okay.
probably like 99% of our audience probably has never played it, but it's a game growing up as an elementary school kid and a middle school kid called Stitch.
Ooh.
And it's basically a combination of handball, like tennis, I guess, and baseball. It's like basically all the handball sports rolled into one. And then
dodgeball.
if you mess up, then you got to go onto the wall, and then people like can hit you, like have a free shot on you, if you drop the ball. And then if you have three or so free shots, you're gonna be gone, and then it just like dwindles down the team. So I feel like if we can bring Stitch to a video game, like that would be kind of amazing, because Stitch is
Like a
fun.
battle royale. It's like
Wait,
a battle
It
royale.
is. It
Y'all-
is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that time we got in trouble because we played with a golf ball?
No.
I do.
I don't
Gary
even know
had
who
a
it
knot
was,
on
but
his head.
yeah,
It was
they
Gary.
had that big. It was like, ooh, we in trouble. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, so Stitch, okay. So yes, Stitch, you gotta throw the ball against the wall. You try to catch it.
Yeah. If you mishandle it,
if you don't,
you gotta run
Yeah,
to the
if you
wall.
drop it, you gotta
and
run
touch
to the wall.
Well, people can hit you before you touch the wall.
Yeah.
But if you touch the wall and then someone hits you, that
You get a
person
free shot.
you got a penalty,
is a,
and they
it's
have
a
to stand on
penalty
the
hit.
wall.
Yeah, and that person goes on the wall, and then that guy who
Or
got hit
if you,
can throw the ball at the dude that.
or
threw that
if
hit.
if you drop the ball and then you throw the ball away so somebody can't
Get
hit
it.
you with
Yeah.
it, that's a penalty
Yeah,
too.
that's free shot. You can't do that.
All right,
So I feel like that,
video
and
game
I don't know if that's
Stitch.
like a Chicago thing or if that was around the country. So like, let us know in the comments if you played a game similar to that. We called it Stitch.
And what it's called.
when we were young. Like, let us know like what y'all called it if y'all played that type of game, because that was fun.
Trying
Yeah,
to
and
murder
when I have kids, like we're going to be playing Stitch on our garage door for sure. I'm going to be like 60 years old playing with like 5-year-olds, but you know, I'm gonna make it happen.
Bill's
Hold on,
character.
hold on, wait. The dude that had that big knot, right? So he went to catch the golf ball, and then somebody hit his arm. So he handled it and dropped it. So he had to run. And in slow motion, it was like.
That was a big stupid knot. Big.
Oh,
stupid
we
knot.
got in so much trouble.
Like if you seen Bad Boys 3, and have anyone y'all seen Bad Boys 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a part where they shoot this dude when he was on a motorbike with a BB gun, and he had like a big old stupid knot on his forehead that they was poking. So if you seen that movie, that's what that knot looked like on the back of his head.
I call shenanigans though, because I got shot with a BB and it didn't do that.
It's a movie. I don't know what to tell you. It's a movie. Anyway,
I did have a second
time's
game
running.
too.
What? Go
And
for
it was
it.
another. I know we're like way past time, but it's all good. Another street game that I used to play in elementary school. It's called Curb, and I used to play this
Okay.
game with my cousins a lot. So it was, you got to be in a suburb where you have a curb,
Curb.
and then the ball is going to be like a kickball, almost like that, kind of like soft kind of ball. One person is on one side of the street and the other guy is on the other side of the street. And then how you get points is you throw the ball across the street, right? And then if it hits the curb at a specific angle, it bounces back. So if you do that, that's like 1 point. So if you do like shoot like a basketball, hit the curb, boom, it bounces back. That's 1 point. And there's also another, like a 3-pointer, where if you throw the ball and it hits like the angle of the curb, like at the right angle, it rolls back. So if you throw it and then it hits that angle at the right spot and it rolls back, it'll be 3 points. So like we didn't have a basketball growing up, so we have to kind of like make do and get those skills still. So yeah, it's called Curb. That's a game that like we just legit made up, like for real. So I don't know if anybody else played a game like that, but that's another game that I would probably try to get into a video game.
What I miss is actually the fact that we used to make up things because we didn't have things to occupy our time.
Man, I got like 4 or 5 more examples.
Like the
these
fact
phones,
that
man.
the
Phones
fact
and
that
tablets
we had time to like make a language.
All
That-
written
that's-
language. Yeah.
We had a written language. Like that's probably the
Crazy.
craziest thing I've ever heard before.
So my game, right? I went more of a I guess traditional like actual sport route.
Oh,
So
lingerie football.
a lot of yeah.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a sport. Because I've seen that on not on TV, but I've seen that on Facebook. And
Them girls thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
But my game, so a lot of people may or not know this, but in high school I was a tennis star, right?
Tennis?
Wait, a tennis star?
Yeah, tennis star. It was in the paper, bro.
Y'all had Nogo had tennis
It
courts.
was in the paper.
Yeah,
Fam, look,
Mr.
I got the
Ashman.
wait. Look,
Shouts
that's
out.
me. That's me. Tennis, paper. I was in the paper for tennis, so I was a tennis star.
Shouts out
Wow.
to shouts out
Mr.
to
Eshman.
Mr. Eshman. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want a real good tennis game, not no Mario tennis or anything like that, like a legit tennis game.
Yeah, there was one that came out recently. Not
Was it?
recently, but like in recent
Oh.
history.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Talking about like
I know
virtue,
that.
virtue tennis.
Top spin or something like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, it was
Top
Topspin.
Spin was
Topspin.
another
Topspin.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want a really good updated, like next gen, current gen, however you want to phrase it,
Yeah.
tennis game. That's my thing. And I have one more too, a good snowboarding game, because we haven't had one of those in a
This is
long,
tricky.
long,
Wait,
long
Tricky.
time.
One did just come out, or
Did it?
Did it come out, or it was announced for Xbox? There is one coming out
okay.
for Xbox. Yeah.
Okay. Does it look good?
Hmm?
Does it look good?
The physics look a little airy.
See, no, I want a good
So,
one.
so we'll
No,
see.
A
like
good one.
SSX. Tricky.
That game was cold.
Yeah.
Tricky.
That
Doing
game
this.
was cold.
I've been looking for an updated Tricky, but I don't think they can because of the music, unfortunately.
Scrap it.
Because they
Give me a
had
new track.
because they redid SSX and re-released that one, but they never re-released Tricky. And Tricky was the best one of like all the SSXs. So,
Tricky was a jump.
but like the music,
Yeah.
I don't know if Run DMC is still,
Yeah.
because it was like pretty
Yeah.
much like that's important, like to have that song.
Yeah, the soundtrack.
And
And
it-
yeah.
So-
Yeah, I have a whole bunch too, but time is a thing. Definitely this episode, so maybe
Yeah,
we'll have
this
to
is
come
this is
back to
definitely
this.
our longest episode ever.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so you have to
but you have
come-
like 5 minutes to cut.
Does he? I don't know what he. No, he don't like. What are you talking about? Cut. He went this whole time. Crazy.
This is one.
Did you
take.
finish the
This is
mango?
one take.
Well,
This is
we're,
one take.
we're cutting out the app part.
What app
what
part? What
app?
are you talking about?
Oh.
What are you talking about? So yeah, maybe we can come back to this question another time. Got more games that we wanna see added on to. But that I saw a face. Is that the mango? Not a fan?
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of the
Passion
mango.
fruit was better. This does not taste
Oh.
like mango at all.
Oh, okay. So the final power rankings, we got strawberry, passion fruit,
Yeah, strawberry, passion fruit, mango,
mango,
tangerine,
tangerine,
something, blackberry.
and then blackberry. Okay. All right.
Blackberry's
cool.
ass.
Cheese.
And if you like ass, then think of something gross.
All right, so episode 21 of the Good Games and Good Drinks podcast. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and do all that stuff.
Yep.
You know, Lawrence, your shyness, he's there on all your favorite platforms. Bryce, this is Zach Yerb, all your favorite platforms. M.111 on PlayStation. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week.